Hey yo, 1216, my mama birthed a young king. 89 was the year that I landed here. One brother at the time, 4 years above me. Grew up fighting, but it's still all love me. Between us both, wars hand-me-down clothes. Our little sister came along when I was 2 years old. Something else, I swear she grew into a young queen. You fuck with her, I'll reach through your back and rip out your spleen. 7 more years passed, here comes baby bro. Mom and pop announced it to us like, uh-oh. Spoiled rotten, he's the youngest, you know how it goes. But step to him the wrong way and you gon' lose your toes. That's the fam, man, yeah, that's who I'm riding with. Dave extended family, you know it's not a myth. Fuck with him, we'll treat your punk ass like a Sith. Laser swords like a Jedi, we don't mind you tricks. The Star Wars jokes never cease to exist like the heavens. Time for the show to start, it's episode 47.
You gotta give happy birthday, Tupac. Happy birthday, Tupac.
I mean,
It is Tupac's birthday.
It is indeed the birthday of that man.
Fair you.
Hopefully y'all can hear us well.
Respect the Pac and his family.
But no, I think you do have to give Michael Buffer.
Mikey B.
His name is Mike Buffer.
Mikey Beezer.
He was meant to buff mics. Pause.
Mikey Beezer.
I don't know if he actually got into the.
He said,
if that's the case, I don't think he got into the right profession.
oh, definitely.
I think
Like no one grows up and says, "Hey, I want to be a ring announcer."
it was made for him.
No, but
He was
The
destined.
voice.
his name is Michael Buffer for short. Mike Buffer, Mike, right?
I get that.
But if you're buffing mics, I don't think you're doing what he's doing in the middle of that.
And he's got the trajectory of his voice to just be like, that's good, you know? I mean, that
I don't
carry.
know how he has such like lung capacity.
It's in,
Should I just rock it like this today, guys?
You look like a carrot.
I like that. I like that. I'll box with it.
you guys vote. Hood or no hood. One day we're going to be able to do this live.
One day people are actually going to comment.
One day. I thought that this past week we're going to get comments like, yo, y'all got microphones.
Nobody gave a
See the miniature Michael Buffers?
No, apparently nobody gave a fuck as much as we gave a fuck about Mike.
Hey, I don't know why. You know, I actually think this
Probably
is like...
because we've been promising them mics for like...
They stopped watching weeks ago. Like, these motherfuckers still
We
don't
don't
have no goddamn
believe you. We need more people. That's what, they just didn't understand that we were going to get there. It's more difficult than it seems.
It can be.
That's all I got to say about that.
Sure.
Yeah,
More difficult than it seems.
Sure.
for sure. Should we just introduce the show now?
I think we can get into the show.
Okay. Well, welcome back, everybody. My name is Adam. I'm your host. And you know what we came here to do? This is the Kiona and Kasson Podcast. I'm here with my brother Osama and my boy Dave.
What up?
I actually haven't seen Snacks in a minute, so I don't know exactly what it is.
He's laying somewhere.
Yes, he
Probably, but that's fine. This is episode 47. I'm glad to have y'all back with us.
Indeed.
It's Father's Day today, so shout out to all the fathers.
Shout out to all the fathers out there.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to our pops, Amjad.
Yes.
We love you. I'll see you later. You don't listen. It's cool.
He doesn't listen.
It's all
We're
good.
wasting our time with this.
No, Dave wanted to send a shout out to his pops.
Yes.
Shout out to Pops.
Happy Father's Day to Ralph for sure, too.
Ralph.
And Ralphie.
And my
Yeah.
brother Ralphie.
And all the fathers we know, all our boys
Yeah, there's
and
mad
everybody
fathers.
we know that
Not
have
shouting out
children.
y'all.
Fathers out there.
Indeed. Fathers don't get enough love, I think, man. I mean, I think they give respect.
So when I was looking for a card, right? So I was looking for a card on Mother's Day, right? And there was just like 2 sections worth of cards.
Mike,
Right?
a little closer. Just
Really?
because, yeah.
Can you not hear me?
I can hear you
Oh,
just a
okay.
little
A
bit,
little
yeah.
closer. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just want your story to be heard.
So when you're looking for a Mother's Day card, there's like 2 sections of cards, right?
It's
So
like 5 aisles.
something like that, you know. It's just there's like a lot, you know.
Mother's Day, we don't know what you
Father's
want to
Day.
say, but we're just going to write down every thought we ever had about mothers
Yeah.
and put it in the store for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they want to legit make you cry.
Father's Day, be like, here.
Happy Father's Day.
This is what the
That's
Father's Day
right.
cards literally say here, period, and then Happy Father's Day in the inside.
So
Here.
we're
Here's a
looking
card
for
for you, motherfucker.
So we're looking for a Father's Day card, right? Yesterday, and it was like the most like simple like well wishes, or whatever it is. Like, or
Thank
you for existing.
I think the world
almost
model-
like that. Yeah, it's just like thanks for being there.
I
Happy
think it's
Father's Day, like some shit like that. Like
I feel like it's assumed that fathers like don't want sappy shit.
I guess.
And I guess for the most part, it seems like most don't.
I mean,
But like during that day, at least you should be able to find something to give them more love. But like, it seems like the market for that isn't big. Like
Right.
fathers get kind of brushed off.
But then also, it's like the section for Father's Day is just like half a section. Like,
right, you get like 4 rows of cards.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's terrible, man.
So I was just like thinking to myself, and then I was talking to Candace about it, my wife. It's just like, where's the recognition for fathers then?
It's not very present.
Yeah, ain't none.
Yeah, I mean, there are good fathers out there. There are
100%.
great men out there.
Yeah. I think really honestly it's just a cultural thing. Fathers get a lot of respect, but like love shown to them on these type of days isn't necessarily there. But like, it's assumed mothers get all the love, fathers get all the respect. Like, not that you don't love your father, but it seems like that's the I don't know, the way that...
But that's backwards too, because the mother is also getting respect. So you get love and respect for the mother, and the father's only getting respect.
But I think fathers are seen in terms
love that man.
Fathers are
show that king some love
in a way of like sternness, and like they're the one that creates. Like mothers show all the love and whatnot. Mothers are a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah.
Fathers show the more.
They're the nurturers.
Yeah, exactly. Fathers show more of a structural thing. So like, oh, you fuck up, oh, pops is gonna get in that ass. You know what I mean? So you don't want to like
consequences and repercussions.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah. I had a lot of those. A lot of those.
If you don't have those things, then you probably grow up to be a terrible human being. So.
Yeah,
my thoughts on it.
I think it's I don't know. It's important to have that kind of thing in the household.
Somebody to put you in check, man. Let you know when you're being a fucking.
So we just hold mics now?
Why not? I want to get stands. But until we get stands, I just want to have it, because I did listen last week, and since we don't have any commenters, I have to comment.
I get that.
Right? I feel like I was a little bit too far from the mic most of the time.
You were a little bit. Yeah. I noticed while I was at.
And I want my voice to be definitely more pronounced in the podcast. So, if we ever get listeners, they won't know that we went through this.
It's cool. They might go back. They
may go back.
This is a conversation for off the mic.
Either way. But yeah, happy Father's Day. We love you all.
Happy Father's Day.
Respect and
respect the fathers.
Definitely, man.
Respect the good fathers.
Hallmark.
Right.
Stop fucking around.
There's some
Hallmark be fucking around, man. Hallmark doesn't market well for the fathers, so I think they need to stop fucking around and like
enough greeting cards.
Yeah, man. Get some fatherly love out there. I think it's important.
Respect the authorities.
But back to more important conversations.
Yeah,
Mike Buffer.
Definitely.
Not that it's more important than Father's Day, but we spoke about Father's Day.
No. Well, I mean, if we can get into it, or maybe we can just bring this up right now and then get into it in a little bit, is our video game conversation we're having earlier.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But yes, before we did go into that, because that's gonna be a long.
Is that dude in video games too?
I just don't want to forget about that.
That could be a long conversation.
Is Mike Buffer in some of these video game voices?
Yeah,
dude, he's immortalized.
Definitely.
He does nothing and is immortalized.
So he was in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I'm pretty sure.
For sure, right?
Yeah,
because he was around then, wasn't he?
I'm pretty sure.
Dude. So how old is Mike Buffer? Where's my phone at?
That guy's got to be old.
I have no clue where my phone.
Like in his 70s, I want to say.
Yeah, he's been around for.
I'd like to see. He's got to be almost 60 some years old.
Yeah,
with them pipes.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I mean, if not more than that, he's one of those people.
Let's get ready to. And right around here, I got to take a breath. Right, for him, he just keeps going and shit,
and he's still like old as shit doing that.
Yeah,
he's one of those people like Alex Trebek, right? Where you don't notice he's been around for so long until you think about like, damn, he's been around for a long
74 years old.
He's 74. Holy shit!
He's born in 44.
Fuck!
Yo, that man
has
been
doing that since.
Yo, his birthday is November 2nd, not November 1st.
Does boxing die when he stops?
No, that's impossible. Boxing won't die.
Yeah, never.
He's probably gonna have a son. The son's got
Mike
his
Buffer
voice.
Jr.
His voice is all trained and shit, and ready to go.
My junior Mike Buffer.
But you're right. There's a lot. There's a few.
Smoking cigarettes.
There's a few
and shit.
TV people like that. Like
Drinking
think
lemon
about
and honey.
Pat Sajak.
Dude, and Vanna White, both of them.
Pat Sajak and Vanna White. Right?
They've been around for like
TV
35
staples.
years, probably.
Alex Trebek. It was Bob Barker, but now actually Drew Carey's on that show.
Which is weird. I thought it was a weird choice.
Drew Carey looks funny skinny.
He looks real funny skinny.
He's still got a big fucking head, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when Jonah Hill lost all that weight.
Jonah
Like,
Hill, but Jonah Hill,
He's like evening out now.
Well, you know, it's because he has
That
a
sounds
small
funny,
head, but he's just built like a fat guy. Like,
yeah.
Sorry,
But
Jonah
no,
Hill.
but no, fucking
Honestly, sorry. Big fan.
please watch. Please watch KKPFM.
I mean, no.
no.
Not this episode. You start with the next one.
Drew Carey skinny is funny, man.
He is. How old
But
is
it's
he?
fun,
He's
you
gotta be
know.
old now,
But we
too.
got. But like, I think it's great when people lose a large amount of weight and they get healthy. But man, it does look funny sometimes.
It does.
Like for instance, Big Boy, right from LA, the radio guy.
Right.
He was big, right? Hence his name. But now he's skinny, but his still name is Big Boy. And it's every time I see him I just laugh. But not at him, but the fact that they introduced him as Big Boy and I see him as this skinny guy with, again, an extremely large head.
Yeah.
Can heads grow?
I mean, I'm sure it does. Like, a baby's head is probably like...
No. After a certain point, I feel like your cranium just stops growing.
Well, I'm sure.
So
You know.
that's part of like puberty and maturity, right? Yeah.
Right, but what I'm asking is, can it grow later in life? Like, for
I don't
instance, John Travolta.
So yeah, no, I feel like maybe we're just so used to what a person looks like.
Bruce Willis.
Like at like one point, like they like lose a lot of weight, and then the head just looks bigger then.
No, but John Travolta's
possible.
head, his
Like,
body
like-
remained
like,
the same,
I feel
but
like
his
a head
head,
just doesn't grow. Like, yeah,
but it looks bigger.
It has a max out point, right? Like
Right.
your height.
yeah.
You know,
like,
once
I feel like
something
it's-
fully compresses, then you're like pretty much
I
stuck
think
there.
like after like what 20 something, it just stops growing, right? Just like
Probably.
But
anything else.
I get that, but it just seems as though it's gotten larger.
I mean, it probably has, you know?
You just told me that doesn't happen.
certain features just.
But ears grow.
Made his head look.
Ears
bigger.
just droop and get
This
larger.
is true.
I guess like when you get older, things start to droop. Yeah,
So you don't think your head can get bigger, like
don't
just
think so.
water weight?
I don't think so.
Water weight?
I hope
This
not.
is 75 years of water
You
weight,
got
man.
water loose in your head, like that's.
I mean,
oh.
we're 75% water or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Something like that. It's a large composition amount. You know?
It is.
it's all.
How do you
used
not just?
It's
how,
all used in different ways. Though.
how do you not just get dried up and like you be just suntanning and like, oh shit, I evaporated.
I don't know that happens quite.
I know that don't happen,
You know what I
but like imagine if you were like super new to science. You're like, what? We're 75% water.
Super new to science. I feel like to have that conversation, you like have to be older and somewhat competent. And how do you not know about basic science at least by then? Like, yeah,
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Some people just aren't good at.
I'm
your
just.
joke is
you know.
flawed.
I'm really curious. I'm just really curious if John Travolta's head has gotten larger. Please watch. What's that fucking that movie where he killed everybody?
From Paris with Love.
From Paris with Love. His head looked like it got.
And why the
big.
fuck was he like, I'm gonna kill everybody no matter what?
Yeah, that movie didn't make any
I
sense.
don't watch his movies really.
Oh,
No.
well, he did. His movies from back
Face
in the
Off.
day were good.
Face Off
Yeah.
and Look Who's Talking.
Yeah, Luke was talking
Fiction.
actually really good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Look Who's Talking is a great movie.
Yeah.
Well, the whole series.
Yeah,
That's
great.
true.
It's fucking kids
I
make
was
it
like, raised on that shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
fucking great.
Man,
It's fucking great, man. No, think about, speaking of what we're raised off of, great segue. Talking about PlayStation and video games and things of that nature.
Yes.
As you can see, if you're watching, I'm looking at this microphone. I'm not used to having a mic in my face, so I'm just like, oh, look at this. All these little things on it. I didn't know they were there.
Yes.
Whatever.
Um,
Anyway,
Wait, before we
I'm
jump
not
into
Mike
that,
Buffer, okay? I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
before we jump
Wasn't
in,
born with a fucking microphone in my face.
go man.
before we jump into what we grew up with, right?
Yeah.
A few generations before us, maybe not very many. I was thinking this the other day, and you remember when they put like missing people on milk cartons?
Yes.
Well, who the fuck thought of that? You know?
A lot of people drank milk back in the day.
Yeah, but goddamn it, like I'm trying to fucking eat Cheerios and look at like, oh, Timmy from down the street's missing.
Well, the point is,
Like,
it doesn't matter if it disturbs your day. This person's missing, motherfucker.
The whole idea is that milk arrives before you wake up, right? So like you wake up to milk on your front like doorstep
Right.
or whatever. So you pull that as the first thing you see in the morning is your milk. And like if the person's face on there is on there saying like this person's missing, you're more likely to be
I feel you, but it's like
inclined to
it's flawed advertisement because like listen,
look-
I'm eating a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios. I'm trying to get the honeybee from like one side of the maze to the
I
other.
get that.
And then I look at the milk carton and I'm like, well, goddamn.
It's
you know?
not about like
It's not about inconveniencing your day, asshole.
I understand this.
Sorry
but
we
it
inconvenienced
does.
you during your fucking Apple Jacks, cocksucker.
Right, but my
this
daughter's
person's missing.
My daughter's been missing for 2 weeks now. Like,
Listen, it's entrapment when you think about it. I'm gonna buy milk. I have to buy milk, and now you're putting these.
Adam,
I
making
believe
me
that's
see
the
this.
wrong
Adam-
term.
Adam's the guy where like he's like living next door to the person that's like kidnapping that person.
And Adam's just sitting there
He has
fucking
no
dancing
idea
away in
what's
his living
going
room
on.
like a fucking asshole.
like doing fucking Cheerios mazes and shit. Like
Cheerios necklaces.
totally oblivious. Like what's
Adam's
going on?
threading like
Listen,
actual.
hey,
The girl's next door.
Hey, if
Like,
that's what y'all want to
no
see when
idea.
you wake up and go and have a bowl of cereal in the morning, be my guest.
I mean,
Typically,
no one
firstly-
wants to see that.
Firstly, I don't really eat bowls of cereal in the morning.
They could have put it on
Yeah,
something else.
Mine is like
Cereal
midnight.
has become
How about-
a night thing for
It
me.
is.
How about put it on your fucking coffee bean bag?
Okay, yes.
Adults are going to use that, not just the
Sure.
kids who are fucking sitting at the table.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. Your demographic.
I get that.
You're
know what I'm
going at
saying?
the wrong demographic. Although cereal used to be, no, they got pretty unhealthy pretty quickly.
Yeah.
What, we can put just sugary shit in this milk? Oh, it's
my
gonna be
God.
delicious.
I had to go to Walmart to get the inserts for my shoes and stuff.
Yeah,
So we were just walking around because like they have like a deli section and like
I'm not going to Walmart's deli.
no, we didn't.
I'm
We're
not
going
fucking
to.
ever going to Walmart's
I'm just like,
deli.
why do they like? We're just like we're looking around and stuff. It's like an actual store now.
Yeah.
Like, but so we like wandered over and shit, and what were we just talking about? You mentioned something.
Sugary shit. And
So
cereal.
right, we like walked over to the cereal aisle and we saw it was just like it's like a normal aisle at Walmart is like 2 aisles at like a regular.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
enormous place.
So it was just like wall to wall cereal, like tall, displays and whatnot. It was all sugary cereals though, and like there's like new stuff. There's like Sour Patch Kids cereal. There's like
Yeah, there's weird stuff that they put out these days, man.
there's like donuts, like the little Hostess donuts. There's like a donut cereal.
That's
now.
actually really good, though.
I know
I'm
we.
just, I don't know, man.
I've tried it.
I know
I was
we've
like,
spoken
yes.
about cereal, but this is an
That's
important
wild,
topic.
dude.
It's just a more sugary.
It's so
Cheerio.
wild. to
I'm
me,
traditional. I like the cinnamon toast crunches of
Honey
the
Nut
world.
Cheerios too.
I love. See,
So
you're right.
I feel like that's nutritious enough and it's sweet enough to be like this isn't like a healthy cereal, you know?
Yeah, I like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey
but-
Nut Cheerios are good.
Frosted Flakes, I always fuck with.
Frosted
Frosted
Flakes are
Flakes,
delicious.
yeah, they're good.
Lucky Charms, buddy.
I can't do Lucky Charms.
Lucky
The
Charms,
marshmallows
Lucky
are so bad
Charms.
for you.
Huh?
The marshmallows are so bad for you.
Yeah, but you're not like eating them like only. You're eating the cereal too, and there's some milk in there.
Yeah, you got your dairy and your
Like
carbohydrates.
thinking about chewing the marshmallows to me, it's just like it's like killing my mouth right now.
Well, there's milk involved. It's not. There's a lubricant.
you don't have to chew that hard.
I can't even do it. It's hurting me.
I'm
right
gonna go
now.
get Lucky Charms tonight.
I also
Man.
really enjoy eating cereal dry.
I
I'll eat
don't.
dry.
I
I'll
can't
eat
do
cereal dry like a motherfucker.
I can't do it.
I'll fuck around and eat
I
a whole
have.
bowl, a box. Like, oh fuck.
I guess like the one I could do that with is cinnamon toast crunch. Like that's the easiest.
Cinnamon
Yeah,
toast
but
crunch
cinnamon-
is delicious, man.
But
great.
your fingers are so covered in
Oh,
cinnamon when you're
definitely.
done with that.
So people are, probably will be like, "What the fuck?" But one of my favorite, well, not even probably, my go-to cereal is Chex.
Okay.
I like Chex.
I like Chex. I fuck with them.
Life is good too. Like plain life.
Life is cool. Life is cool.
I prefer cinnamon life.
Okay.
Need a little bit of
Cinnamon
life.
is a crazy man. Cinnamon. If you put cinnamon on a lot of,
a lot of breakfast items.
how am I saying this?
I feel like
It's
cinnamon
very
Chex-
sensitive. If you put cinnamon, can be too much on something, man. They had a cinnamon frosted flakes.
Yeah.
Not a good fucking combination. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Cinnamon
Didn't
Toast
enjoy it.
Crunch, they got the recipe, man. There's a perfect
So I
amount.
feel like cinnamon Chex is like just a step down from cinnamon toast crunch.
Probably a little bit more of a healthy
They got
cinnamon
a cinnamon
alternative.
Chex. See, I just do plain or a honey, whatever.
Corn or rice.
I like the rice.
Corn
I do
rice
corn.
and the corn.
I do corn. Heavy corn.
Either one's fine for me.
They are, yeah, they're both really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put the
Indeed.
sugar on that bitch. You know?
But anyway,
Again, the sugar is important with cereal. Like,
no, cereal's
Why
meant to
is that?
who eats regular Cheerios without sugar? You know,
cereal is meant to be unhealthy. If you don't eat unhealthy cereal, what the
no,
fuck?
no, that's
Yes,
wrong.
it is.
That's wrong. It's not
I
meant to.
fucking debate that all day.
It's not meant to.
What is cereal supposed to be other than sugary
Well, okay,
goodness?
Sam, like, there are health cereals out there that are really good that aren't sugary at all. Like it's
Agreed.
mostly oats and
Agreed.
stuff like that. Like
That's adult shit.
but yeah, the ones for children, which they're really marketed towards. If again, you go back to the honey
is this
bee
like
doing
from a
maze in the
child's
back.
perspective that you're speaking from? Or is
I'm
this,
always
like,
speaking
right
from
now?
a child's perspective.
I should know that, I guess.
This is true.
I should know
This is
this.
true.
So, in conclusion, yes, cereal should be sugary and not healthy.
Alright.
It's a bowl
I
of
will
good
believe
shit.
this.
Like it's like no matter what you put in it.
What's like good to you isn't good to somebody else though. Like somebody doesn't want.
Well, if you don't like sugar, that's cool, but you're boring.
Well, they got like the Special K Healthy Heart, but I wouldn't buy that. I wouldn't buy
Sugar is
Raisin
a-
Bran.
Yo,
Oh, there's a lot of things I wouldn't eat.
Special K, that like strawberry crunch stuff.
Don't say
or
it's
I like
good.
It's
honey
so
bunches
good.
of oats. I fucks with that.
It's so good.
Both of you get the fuck out of my house.
Honey bunches of oats is dope.
Who eats
as
Raisin
fuck.
Bran
You don't
here?
like that?
I
Oh
don't
hell
like
no.
Raisin Bran.
Okay, then you can stay.
And that Raisin Bran crunch where they like frosted it.
That
Like,
sounds terrible.
It's like frosted
Yeah.
flakes with raisins. This is like,
They're trying to give you like a frosted oatmeal cookie. You know?
oh no, yo, dude, oatmeal raisin cookies.
No, fuck
God
that.
damn it! Every time I'm just like, what is this?
oh shit! I thought it was fucking chocolate chip.
So yeah, like you go somewhere, right, and there's like a platter of cookies. There's always like 20 or 30 oatmeal raisin left.
Because nobody eats
no
them.
one is fucking with that.
No, I don't know why they put them in platters. That's the only way they ever move them. Like,
Yep.
if you want
exactly.
these and these, you have to have these.
Because there's always somebody
Please.
that's like,
Like
you know
what?
what, man, I really want some cookies, and there's none left, but I'm gonna have one of these. Like,
Yeah.
Some people settle for the oatmeal raisin.
No,
I will never.
Like
settle.
they
you
want a
ever-
cookie so bad,
In fact,
they'll eat
I will
a
just
terrible
talk
cookie.
about how bad it is and make sure no one eats.
Have
that.
you ever picked up one of those thinking
should.
it was a chocolate chip cookie?
Yep.
That's the
Yep.
worst fucking surprise of all time.
Yep. Or
You'd be like,
or
"Oh, that's raisin."
they set out
Dude,
like
now you
gotta
oatmeal
eat it 'cause you
chocolate
wanna
chip
look like
next to
shit.
oatmeal raisin, and like you think you're grabbing the oatmeal chocolate chip, and it's like, no, that's a raisin. I got to deal with this now.
Yeah.
Or don't, because I just throw it away.
Okay, so what's the best cookie?
Mm.
Have we spoken about this?
Probably not.
Well, so that's
Maybe. I don't know. We talk about that.
Kind
I
of
do.
hard for me though. So there's a bakery next to my house. It's called the Warm Belly Bakery.
Okay.
They make like so every week they make a new 10 cookies.
Okay, I gotta stop you here.
So it's like there's all
Let's not
different
talk
fillings
about like
and shit.
bakery.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
We can't.
Your favorite off the
Just
shelf
like
cookie.
classic.
I'm talking
like,
about like
toppings,
cookies
or
everybody can
whatever.
get access to.
I'll say Snickerdoodle. That's clutch for me.
What brand?
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
So brand cookies.
yeah. Like, what is your go-to brand? What are you going to if you go to the
I
store?
really haven't in the longest, man. But I guess when I did, Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy.
It's
are good.
clutch.
My problem with Chips Ahoy are they're too crunchy, although
That-
they're good.
Or the triple chocolate Pepperidge Farm.
Okay.
Those are-
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Oh my God. Yo.
Dude, there's really way too many fucking good cookies. Like, I'd probably go Nutter Butter because I really like peanut
Nutter
butter
Butter's a
cookies.
classic,
Yeah.
yo. Those are
And
classic.
there's certain peanut butter cookies, like the bakery one type shit. You can't really beat it.
Yeah, but we're not talking bakeries.
So
all right?
because,
No, I get that.
that's what I'm saying. So because of that,
The
I'm gonna
cookies I
default
baked last night
to
were
the best
fucking
peanut butter
delicious.
cookie I know outside of that, which is Nutter Butter.
Okay.
Nutter
So
Butter's
I
dope.
think like, all right. So do you want a chewy or crunchy cookie?
I prefer chewy over crunchy.
Me too.
Okay, now that's also sensitive.
But I love a crunchy cookie I can dunk in milk and soften it up and then eat.
That's true, too.
Agreed. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want a chewy because they're too
Like
dense.
a Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, Chips Ahoy are perfect.
Those are perfect.
Oreos,
Oreos for
are
sure.
classic.
Oreos
Yeah.
are classic.
And you can do that with Nutter Butters, and I
yeah.
do.
I like.
Yeah.
I'm a Matt's.
Yeah.
I like Matt's
See,
chocolate
okay,
chip.
nope, I can't do it, man. Everyone, my brother, my parents, everyone in my family
I like
loves
Matt's.
Matt's. I'm the only person that doesn't
Why?
like Matt's. It tastes gross. The dough is disgusting.
Actually, it's not. But
Okay, excuse
Is this
me.
some Jedi shit?
No, shut up. Fucking no.
Jedi's don't
And
like
in
Matt's
fact-
cookies,
No,
motherfucker.
no, because no, my brother is like a
Pew,
Jedi Master. So
whatever that. That's all the sounds. The sounds aren't even intimidating in that world.
Shut up.
There's a whole bunch of
Mrs.
lasers.
Fields.
Fuck up. Shut up. It's Cinema Star Wars. Damn it.
Get the laser.
Mrs. Fields.
I'm gonna start fucking killing people.
Yo, Mrs. Fields are on point.
They make
Yes,
a dope
Jedi.
You
ass.
gonna start killing people? All right, fucking Jedi. Don't get mad and zap me away with your head.
Don't play. Fuck around and get these scissors in your neck.
It's not a Jedi move.
What is that?
It is
All I-
not.
What is
It
that?
is
If that was
all
a
I
Jedi
picture
move.
is like, I'm melting. I'm melting.
Yeah, there's like no blood
There's no blood,
in the movies. Yeah.
so aliens are
I
bloodless.
just noticed that, like thinking back on them. I was
Pretty
like, is there
stupid,
any
ain't
blood
it?
or bloodshot? No, shut the fuck up.
Wait,
Stupid.
wait. So
One day I'm gonna
You're
get Dave
stupid,
to say,
stupid.
yeah, it's right.
You're stupid, stupid.
One day he's gonna be like, yeah, it's stupid.
hey, that's why like
somebody's phone's going on.
oh, it'll be fine. That's like Lego Star Wars, right? You ever played the game?
Yeah,
I'd rather do that than watch the movie because then
Okay.
you hit somebody and like explode.
we aren't.
It's
We
there's
weren't.
a
All right,
lot
I don't
of
wanna talk about
way
other
off. We're not
alternatives.
talking about this right
But
now.
Jedi,
I'll talk
but all
more
I know,
about that
all I
later.
know is,
Well. We were just talking about
damn
going
it.
into video games. So
yeah,
that's a
I know,
great
but I got
segue into
one
video
final
games.
thought. One final thought. Only Jedi's don't eat Matt's cookies.
No, that's not true.
Matt's chocolate chip is delicious.
Okay, my brother loves Matt's cookies.
Your
He
brother's
is
not
the
a Jedi,
biggest
then.
Jedi.
He's not a true Jedi.
What do you? Shut up. Anyway, go on.
Fee, you ain't a Jedi, man. You know why? You like Matt's cookies. And the way my logic works is Dave likes Jedis, claims to be one, supposedly. So,
I never claimed to be a Jedi.
no,
Wait,
I
I've
remember a
never said-
conversation where Dave said, hey, I'm a Jedi. Just thought you guys should know.
Nope, never.
Just
happened.
thought you guys should know.
Never happened.
I know that it's weird and all, and you're not gonna believe me.
Just to keep
But
you posted.
look, he
Like,
showed me his
I am a
his
Jedi.
fucking fluorescent light.
This segued flashback is some like random person playing me with like a beard like plastered on it. Like, what do I say next?
Dave showed me his fluorescent light on a stick.
Pause.
No. Yeah.
Pause. Yeah, but he still showed me it.
He goes, oh, yeah.
But he still showed me it.
But I did indeed. say
Dave
that.
claimed to be a Jedi. Either way, I know that's stupid, and he told me that it was also. Hey, Dave behind the camera says being a Jedi is dumb.
Okay. I swear to God, none of that even went down. And
All right, I'm sorry. All the real Jedis of the world are gonna get mad at
It's
you.
just fake news. All over.
Oh
All
no,
right.
the Jedis are
all
gonna
right,
be
all
mad.
right, all right. Shut up, both of you.
didn't do anything.
no more Star Wars talk.
Jedis are like I don't even know what level to put them on of things that are weird.
We can put that on the list of things that we're done talking about.
All right, but either way, so you picked Chips Ahoy,
I'm gonna say Chips Ahoy.
Nutter Butter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go probably because I do like chewy cookies. I'm going Matt's.
Okay.
Chips Ahoy's chewy is
I don't really like.
I don't like them. They're not great.
I like them, and the ones with the Reese's inside. You know, with
I haven't tried all
peanut
that.
butter feed.
Jules got a really good chewy cookie.
Sure.
They're like
do.
the ones they bake in their bakery.
Yeah.
They're actually a really good cookie. So in
I actually mess
conclusion,
with their donuts. Pretty good.
Jewel?
Yeah.
I like Mariano's.
Or Mariano's,
donuts.
right, that's what I meant to
Mariano's
say.
got good
That's what I meant
donuts.
to say.
You remember those peanut butter cookies we used to get from that family fruit market? On
How to describe them?
This man
peanut butter
said-
cookies.
That fruit market. On,
He showed. He was like, "Oh, fuck you."
Oh no,
You know what
they're
I'm talking about?
not they're not peanut butter cookies. They're
Yeah,
peanut
long-ass
cookies.
pause.
Peanut cookies.
Yeah,
This man said peanut.
Were they shaped like peanuts?
no, that's a Nutter Butter. I'm talking about just a round cookie that has peanuts in it.
Why was there an upward inflection on peanut? That's what I want to know.
I have no clue what
He
he's
said
talking
peanut.
about.
Well,
I remember the fruit market. I remember going there a lot, but I don't remember these cookies you speak of.
Right.
Were there peanuts? There were peanuts inside?
There was peanuts. Like it's like they instead of chocolate chips.
Oh,
they
I
put
do remember
peanuts.
those cookies. I never had one. I didn't like them.
What? Oh, hell no. Anyways,
No, hell no. Anyway,
Hell to the no.
to the
No,
no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Hell to the no.
Hell
don't
to
even
the no.
understand how you don't like those cookies, but
Whoa, 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 whoa.
so we were getting into a conversation that we didn't want to finish off camera.
Yeah.
But let's give a little refresher about what we spoke about because I think it's
So go
important to
ahead.
add this context.
Introduce it.
Let's say you were in a situation where somebody said you can choose one video gaming system for the rest of your life. Anyone from the past or present. but you cannot play other video game systems now that you have this.
Right. So to introduce
or ones that come out in the future, you have to stick with.
To introduce this better than Adam, because you get a few video game systems.
Sam's more passionate about this topic because he came up.
No,
with
you
it,
just
so.
introduce it right. You just listen. All right,
No,
so
Adam was fine.
No, it's
okay.
bullshit. He was
So,
right.
whatever.
He was on some Jedi shit.
Okay.
Adam was on some
You're
Jedi
okay.
shit right there.
He's just mad that I told him to stop
God
talking about
damn.
Jedi.
That was mad Jedi.
I think that we talked way too
Shut
much
up.
about that.
That's a negative. That's going to be a negative thing now. You were a Jedi about that. Anyway, so what I said, what I did was, Dave's so mad at me.
I am.
He's gonna
fuming.
zap me
I'm
away.
fuming right now.
Luckily, none of the things that Jedis do are real, so that doesn't matter.
It's all right.
Anyway, so
One day, man. One day.
one day, Anakin.
One day in the future.
One day, Anakin. One day.
I have my lights and be like, God damn, Dave was right.
Like, damn, that was real. That's actually really cool that I died by a laser and sliced me in half.
That shit is dope.
It's like a movie shit. I couldn't even
Pretty
be mad.
You wouldn't have. You couldn't be. You just
It's not even
yeah.
mad. I'm
Like,
impressed.
whoa!
There'd be-
That happened.
In fact, there'd be no reaction. You're just, yeah. So anyway,
Super gay. So I introduced this topic to them earlier just because while we were talking about
he's gonna intro the topic.
video
Video
game.
game.
No,
Right,
so,
and do it worse.
so I'm trying to say how it
I'm
started.
trying to say how it
Already.
could be better.
Exactly.
Dave was talking about video games, right? You're talking about Xbox or something like
I
that.
was talking about. I think it was PS5 coming out.
Oh yeah, we were talking about
And
the
then-
games that were coming out and what was
Yeah.
going to be available. Twisted Metal. We'll get into that.
Oh right, I
Right.
think that was the
But-
basis of it. But yeah.
But what it brought me to was I had seen a meme that asked, okay, here's all the PlayStation systems lined up, right? And you can only pick one to play for the rest of your life and none of the other ones. And no other system was in the conversation. So we'll just stick to that.
Yeah.
We'll just stick to
It's
that to
funny
keep it
that
simple.
all of us said it was a system within the PlayStation realm.
Yeah.
Out of any
Even
that
beyond,
came
even
out.
before I brought that up, we said it, right?
Because I was even thinking about like Nintendo. Like
Burped in the
Nintendo
mic.
can be
Hopefully you
played-
didn't hear that, guys.
Nintendo can
I
be
didn't
played
catch it
forever,
in the headphones.
What was that?
I said I feel like the original Nintendo or like the first Sega Genesis or first Sega Genesis.
Or Sega.
They're just like originals you could play forever for life.
Oh,
you know?
100%.
But I don't think I would pick that to be the only system I could play for the rest of my life if I could pick.
They
There's
hadn't
a lot of good
progressed
Sega
something in the
games.
they hadn't
PlayStation
they
realm,
hadn't
you know?
progressed enough yet
Obviously,
for me.
yeah,
Right? Once it
Yeah.
went to CDs,
obviously.
you were able to see a little bit better graphics.
But there was a lot of great Sega games, man.
definitely.
Sega's probably my favorite system of all time, probably, right? Like with
The original Mortal Kombat on there,
Yeah.
Sonic.
I mean,
But Sega Genesis though, like
Yeah,
you
Sega
have
Genesis.
To, you have to make that distinction.
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
Sega
agreed.
CD, there's Sega
No,
Saturn,
that's
Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Sega CD was
Kind of like fight parties and shit.
it was really bad.
Yo,
It had Virtua Fighter.
yeah, man.
So bad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No. I think that. So with the meme had only PlayStation shit. So like we'll stick to that.
Yeah.
But we all agreed that. Well, we didn't agree actually.
No.
I said
Yeah,
that.
no,
I said
no.
it would be PlayStation 2.
right.
Right? And I said that because it has probably the best lineup of all time, right? Like, I think that Grand Theft Auto is probably one of the better games that's ever come out.
Yeah.
A lot might disagree, like, oh, what do? You just go kill people and fucking steal shit. Oh, what the fuck? Well, shut your Jedi ass up. Nobody wants to hear that shit. All right?
Sam's gonna spark a new slang now.
Super Jedi, yo.
Jedi means lame.
Yo, Jedi is so stupid.
Jedi.
Anyway,
That's what we're doing with our platform. We're
Right,
throwing
right.
new
In
slang
fact,
words.
you will not start that. I promise. Okay,
you're gonna
I'm
fight
done. I'm
that.
done.
You're
I'm
gonna
done.
fight it. I know.
No, not
But
even
luckily,
me.
Jedi's
Not
don't
even
do
me.
anything
There's
to
so
anybody
many
in real
Jedi
life.
can't, or like Star Wars fans in the hip hop realm. Like
So
so.
So?
I'm not even worried.
I don't give a fuck what kind of people
Your ass
like
is about to be ousted.
Yeah, but I don't care who likes Jedi.
Talking about
It's still
fuck them
stupid.
cats. You know? Fuck with that shit.
Yeah, Jedis. Anyway, no. But I think that probably for me, one of my favorites is because of all of that PlayStation. And then you brought up the idea that Midnight Club was on PlayStation 2 as well. And we get that a lot of our audience may not understand what we're talking about. Some of you might not be gamers and shit.
And some
But-
of you may not be old enough to know those
Yeah.
things.
And that's fine. So I was saying, but no, mine would be PlayStation 2 for sure. Like, I think that
It's tough. I think I'd have to go PlayStation 3 based off the simple fact that most of the good games that came out for PlayStation 2, they remade them for PlayStation 3. And then you get an upgrade to like, what is it? Did it go to 1080p? I think it did.
PlayStation 3?
Yeah.
I
And
think
it's-
it did,
and they
because
switched to
you
Blu-ray.
had HDMI's.
They switched to Blu-ray.
So,
Because
yeah,
you
they
had
did that.
because you had a
Yeah.
HDMI cable. I think it was
Yeah.
some sort of high resolution.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think they didn't switch until later on to HD, like 1080p. I think that eventually became a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like the games progressed
And
very
then
much.
and
Well-
then you can go back to PlayStation 1 games on that system. So I get all the PlayStation 1s that I liked, and then
Live was pretty cool. Like, okay, so my thing is, I told you that I think because of the charm that it had, it still wasn't. You weren't playing online with folks. You weren't talking to
Yeah.
somebody across the world. It was just you and the system, which is cool. But I do think about the days we used to play Call of Duty and Black Ops and shit like that
Oh, yeah.
online. Those
Yeah.
were fun days.
Yeah.
and you kind of also lose the memory card in PlayStation 3,
Memory card was
which having a hard drive in the system was
hard
really
drive was
nice.
cool, but there was something to be said about having the memory.
There
card.
was, until you lost all the shit
Yeah,
that was
you
on your
fuck
memory
around,
card,
it'd
and you were
it'd be corrupted, deleted. It was kind of complicated to navigate. Once
you know
in
how
a while.
long it takes to beat Metal Gear Solid. Now you want me to restart it?
No, but I think that, talking to somebody across the world is kind of cool and shit, but like at a certain point you're like, all right, it's taking some from it. Like, admittedly, I don't play video games as much as I used to.
You know what? It added a shit talking aspect that, like, if you had to play one player, so you didn't have your boys around playing, you could still talk shit to people, and that's just that was missing in the gaming a little bit.
I don't know that it was missing as much as we didn't know it was something that was gonna be. Like,
This is true.
when were you playing? Like, oh man, I really wish I could talk to somebody in another house about this while I'm playing it.
Well, you didn't, but it automatically enhances the experience, because think about, like, any other contact sport you're playing.
Yeah.
That shit talking aspect is always nice to have. So now you add that to something you didn't really think needed it or didn't think about it.
I agree. I agree. I don't know.
It was
it's,
fun
it's
to
hard.
start.
It's hard to pick one. It is, because all of them have some sort of nuance to it that you really enjoyed.
Yeah.
As long as you're not playing Star Wars on the system, I'm good with you.
No, actually, the Star Wars games are good,
No, I don't.
but it's not a realistic concept in real life.
I don't think the Star
Trying to-
Wars games are that great.
You know.
I think a lot of those games, like theoretically, a lot of flying games would have been dope, but they just weren't.
Yeah, I get that.
A lot of flying games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
like-
Firefox and shit like that.
Yeah,
Star
games?
Fox.
Star Fox.
Fox.
Yeah, they were
Star
cool.
Fox is amazing.
I think they were just. I don't know.
I love that game.
I think
I-
they could have been just a lot cooler, man. Flying games, like whatever it is, but
So I feel like the games that I'm thinking of when you say flying games is like Warhawk or like flight simulators and shit like that.
Warhawk was pretty good, actually. It had its kinks worked out, but it
ish.
was good-ish.
Then there was
I bought it and I was mad, just super disappointed about it.
But
But
there was another game that came out for PS3. It was like with dragons that you were flying, but it was as if you were flying a plane, or whatever. Like seemed like logistics and controllers.
okay.
yeah, I hated trying to fly in Grand Theft Auto.
But yeah, it was just really cheesy.
That's
like,
a,
it didn't
that's
come off like I was actually doing anything. Like, I don't know, it was weird.
It
It's
just
not-
felt not.
I thought it'd be the same way as like like a racing game with like cars. Like it feels like I'm controlling a car when I'm playing a racing game. I
Yeah.
feel like I was controlling a plane. When
And
I
that was my
flying.
beef. It never felt
It's
as
just weird.
connected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. I understand that this conversation isn't as entertaining as we thought it would maybe for everybody, but if you
mean-
like video games, it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, because like for me, like the reason why PlayStation works so well is because it was everything Xbox wasn't. Xbox was like Xbox looked like they took their controller, molded it a little bit, and threw a whole bunch of buttons at it. It's just like a big lump
It's
of
because
buttons and
because
stupid shit.
PlayStation was created as like an entertainment system as well, and
Yeah.
Xbox is more just like hardcore
Yeah,
gamers and shit,
Sony won with that shit. Sony won understanding that it was probably going to be more than or that they understood it could replace everything,
Yeah.
DVD players and
the Blu-ray players.
Blu-rays. It's a fucking access to streaming
Yeah,
and I don't know.
now you
Does
can do
Xbox
anything
do
with
all
it.
that?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Probably.
At this point, probably so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's got its own web
I'm almost
browser,
positive it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost the same thing as PlayStation.
and you can use it to monetize. Like, you can use they have the PlayStation, the Sony camera, or whatever, and you can
Right.
So there's plenty of
No, that's interesting.
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, they know what they're doing at Sony. Xbox, can go eat a dick.
Well, Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft.
Like Xbox is the name of the system, but
But
Microsoft is the
but I
company.
don't have as much of beef with Microsoft as I do with the fact that I don't like Xbox.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm
I
gonna
just
say
don't
fuck
like
Xbox.
Microsoft in general.
That's to each his own.
It
I
is,
think
yeah.
that depending on what your other experience with their products are, I just think Xbox is shit. And if you don't like it, suck my dick.
That's my D.
Oh God! All right. Well, did you guys get the result you expected out of the finals this year?
Oh, definitely.
That was crazy.
I was very happy.
I feel
Dude,
bad for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, we got to give it up for Clay, and we got to give it up for KD, man. They literally left it out on the line, man.
Yeah, man.
And they literally would have changed the whole outcome of this series.
Definitely.
That is 60 points right there.
Clay was
50 to 60
snapping.
points.
Even just having Klay, because Klay, dude, he could
That's
get
30
off, man.
points right there.
Yo, that sucks that his ACL is torn like that.
That's what it was. It was ACL.
Yeah.
I was
That's the whole
wondering.
year off, man.
So
Yo,
now
when he
both
landed,
of
I
them.
could tell.
That's the whole year.
You could tell when he landed, it was like the
and
leg
this is
was
free
not
agent
going.
year too, so he's about to make money.
Yeah.
But his dad said
He's
he's
about to get the max deal and
he's-
all that shit. Like
Golden State's still planning on giving him a
Sure.
max deal.
Sure.
His dad said he's not going nowhere.
You just never really know what's going to happen after that type of injury.
This is true.
Right. But
That'll fuck with
I
person.
think that if it was anybody else, I think, but he's a proven. Right.
And they're,
And
and they're
Clay's
so
game
deep that
isn't-
they can.
Clay's game isn't necessarily high flying.
No.
Penetration to the game. He is spot up, run back and forth. He's gonna have to have his lateral.
My
movement.
thing is his defense won't be as clutch.
Maybe-
or might
maybe
not,
so.
or like his defense might be affected.
It might be not. It might be different.
It might not be. Yeah.
It might be different. The only reason I say it might not be again is because of the fact that on the other end of the court, he's not
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
create a shot as much as
I mean, he
might get in position for one.
yeah.
So it's not a lot of it's cutting, but it's not a lot of with the ball movement.
Yeah.
So I think that might work in his favor a little bit. But you're right because of the fact that defense is so, defense is a different animal. So his speed might
But-
be
but
It's a bigger
not-
part of his game, though.
Yeah,
Not being
I
a
feel.
slasher though is also it is beneficial. I mean, you're putting less tear on your legs.
True.
So,
Agreed.
but I mean, he still tore his ACL, so there you go.
Yeah.
Like,
And then fucking KD's not going to be back all season next year. So he's
Yeah.
31. He'll be 31. He won't be back until he's almost 32, 33, really
So
into
KD
prime
was his
range.
Achilles, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
messed up too.
Yeah, dude. Two terrible, catastrophic injuries.
Those are very big injuries. man.
It's fucked up. But,
Yeah.
It's a lot of rehab.
speedy recovery to you guys, man.
That's
I
typical
hope
rehab.
that
yeah,
I hope you guys come back to the level you were.
yeah, for sure.
Don't come back until you're ready. Kawhi proves
That's
that.
Right.
Kawhi's
Well,
a motherfucker.
they both learned that this year because
Yeah,
they both.
Kawhi really proved himself this year, man. From being a person that didn't want to even play with that team to now giving them their first final win, their first championship. That's
Do you think
that's
he
huge.
leaves?
I'm telling you.
So
still think
I
he
was
does.
talking about that with my coworker, and I feel like he should stay.
I feel like he should stay.
I think he's gonna bounce.
He might have just started something.
I think he's gonna bounce now that
He's so unpredictable, though. You don't know what he never gives anything off. There's no emotion.
he's a hooper.
Yeah.
That's all he likes to do. He's a
All he
very-
wants to do is
I
play.
feel like if somebody gave him that offer, he'd be like, you know what, maybe I might take it.
I think
you know?
I think he's gonna bounce now, especially AD went to the Lakers,
Yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
and then now they got the number one pick.
I don't know why, man.
Or
I
number 3
really
pick.
don't see them doing much this season with LeBron and Anthony Davis.
No, they have to put more pieces together.
Exactly.
I don't know that people want to play.
People are talking about, oh, this is it. Like, this is LeBron's, team now. Like, this is what he needs. No, I don't think so.
And hey, you know what? The one
I
good
think
thing
it's
that came out of that,
proven.
the one good thing that came out of that trade was that Lonzo Ball is not coming to Chicago.
Truth.
Unless the Bulls find a way to fuck it up. 'Cause-
Which we
Go
could.
after D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We really don't have much going on for us right now.
you know what? Adding a solid point guard might make a big difference. 'Cause
I just wouldn't want to bring a high-profile player here.
we have good young pieces.
There's nothing to really
But-
show or offer rather.
We're building. We're building. But
That's what
I
it
think
is.
that
Yeah.
with Garpax, it's hard to.
Ugh, man.
It's hard to-
Greenhouse, man.
Yeah.
Well, we've been saying that since we started this podcast.
Since
Been
long
saying it
before
since-
that.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, but I'm just saying.
It's been my
But yeah.
sentiments for quite some time.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, I don't like
Fuck those guys.
that. And Reinsdorf.
Gar Foreman looks like a character from Doug.
Yeah,
I'll
they're
give
very.
you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like I don't know. He looks like Doug's father or some shit. Big balloon head having motherfucker.
Right.
You think his head's grown?
It might have.
If anybody, I guess he'd be the first. Then yeah,
No, if anybody, it's John Travolta. I'm telling you that. Big as fuck.
yeah. I don't know. About
You know
that.
the term 10-gallon hat, like for them big fucking country hats.
Yo, but he had a big
I
head
think
in
he's
Grease
got a big
too.
10-gallon head. That motherfucker big as fuck.
He had a big head when he shot
It's
Grease.
about as round as a basketball.
Your head could hold
It's gonna be
a lot of water.
It's a big old elongated fucking head. That shit big round oval head.
Get him.
I don't have nothing.
Get him.
Shit just look like if you could tap into it and drain water from that bitch.
Get him.
Like you know how you tap into trees with for sap. Like right in the back. You know, you ever seen that?
I know what you're talking about. I was just hoping this would get into a funnier spot. So
Me
you can
too.
be like,
Actually, I was
"Get 'em."
waiting for it. And
No,
yeah,
I
like,
just-
why
I
you
just-
explain
there was
sap?
there was no get him.
It was
And this
just a-
man's like
just a
trying to
comparison.
explain how sap comes out and shit. I'm just like,
It's like
we
you know how
that.
you tap trees and you,
It's just a comparison. Like you don't want to.
I'm just trying to get to the next.
It was
get
just
'em.
it was just a more you know, more you grow type of shit, motherfuckers.
You know, you didn't go all there.
I have the microphone, so you will listen to every damn word I have to say.
But we all
We also have microphones.
You remember? You don't remember that?
Yes.
No, we do.
Wedding singer.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we do.
But
No, we're good.
so you
I was thinking about the beginning
so
of
you know-
Happy Gilmore the other day when he was singing to the girl downstairs.
I wanna kiss you
Oh.
all over.
And over and again. I wanna kiss you all over
She makes him
till the night closes.
Yo, that old Chinese.
He's like caressing it. But
Hey, you want pancakes?
that old Chinese lady walked in. She opened that door. She was like, "To the night closes in."
Dude, Prime Adam Sandler was always great.
Yo, what's Adam Sandler's best movie?
come on, man. Well, no, I think we talked about
we've
this shit,
definitely
didn't we?
spoken about this.
Yeah, we
Why
did.
do we keep going in circles?
Well, we don't keep doing it. But yeah.
It just you see the things that we talk about. Like this is what we talk about.
This is what we speak about.
I guess.
Yeah.
So sorry that there's no real major point to our show.
There's a point to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was super surprised. It's crazy that Toronto won
Yeah.
the championship because that's just such a. If you would have said that Toronto was gonna win this year, that's super like random as fuck. Like, okay,
Yeah.
how'd you figure that out? And then they did,
They did.
you know. And San Antonio's got to feel a certain type of way.
Oh, San Antonio
All you
got
had
fucked
to
up.
do was trust me, and I
Yeah.
would have stayed and played
It's
some
very
ball.
But it may not have gotten the same result because he might have been playing with a chip on his shoulder this year. You know, trying to prove something to these guys.
No, I think he was. I think he always plays with a chip on his shoulder, but now it was considered like, okay, this is your team, so now you got to take us to the promise, and he did, man. Like he did not let them
Yeah.
down. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So congrats to him. I hope he doesn't leave, but I think he probably will.
He's gonna
Yeah.
bounce.
He's going to L.A. somewhere, Clippers or probably Clippers. More than
Well,
likely Clippers.
They're saying somebody Chris Paul wants out of Houston. I think
Houston wants Chris Paul out of Houston.
probably. But do you see Kawhi making a move to Houston?
No,
That's not. No, I don't see that.
not at all.
I
If
could
he
definitely
did-
see it happening, dude. That's a
I
championship
did.
team.
I did think about the fact that I do see maybe James Harden making a move out of Houston.
No, if
He'll
He
go to
should go somewhere else.
You know where he should go? Bam, 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 bam. Oklahoma.
What was, it?
no, I don't think he'll go back there.
What was that reference?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was a reference.
It
Okay.
was just more
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
giving you a little introduction music. I'm sorry you didn't like it.
No, it's okay. Well, it's not really okay, but
No, I mean it is.
it happens.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be an interesting off season now,
Yeah.
though. It's gonna be a very weird.
It changed everything.
It really did. Do you think Zion's gonna stay in New Orleans?
I don't think Zion has a choice.
Well, I mean, do
I
you think
kind of really don't.
do you think they're
care
gonna keep
yet.
him or if they're gonna boot him out?
I
I
kind of don't
think-
really care until I see him actually play in the NBA.
Yeah.
About like his future and whatnot.
Yeah, he's got to prove himself first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't
A
really
lot of
care
college-
what he feels.
A lot of
like-
college prospects don't pan out in the NBA. It's
Right.
a different type of game.
This is
So-
true, but he's also a different type of college prospect.
You're right. He's actually really.
I'll be
big.
like, prospect D's, motherfucker.
He's like a big.
What's
player.
that got to do with Zion?
We're gonna one day make a show where Sam is just singing the whole thing. Every thought that he has.
Okay, I think we have enough like extra footage to make a whole show of him.
Probably about a good like half an hour at least, maybe 40 minutes of just
Sam
singing tunes.
Don't give them fair usage. Kiss my ass.
But you can't just give us fair use. We just
Right.
declare fair use. We
Right.
better hope that's how it
I declare bankruptcy.
That's not how this works.
You can't just yell bankruptcy and he's like, but I yelled it.
It kind of makes sense when you think about the term declare bankruptcy. Like, what do I have to do to declare
He's
something?
like, you could always declare bankruptcy, and he just walked out the room like he just walked up to everybody he saw. I declare bankruptcy, guys.
If everybody knows, then it's
Michael,
true.
this is not how it works. That's another Office reference. If you guys don't watch The Office, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
The Office is the shit.
You're stupid.
But no, that Michael was told he could declare bankruptcy and decided that the only way he could do that is to walk into a room full of people and declare it. And he didn't only declare it, he screamed it, and he thought that made a difference as well.
It doesn't mean anything.
That's
Just
not anything.
Flatly
He
declare.
told him, he was like, that's not anything.
Did you guys listen to the Drake tracks that were dropped as a result of this Toronto championship?
I
No,
did not,
but
and I
saw
don't
a whole
care
bunch of
to.
gloating.
I did not listen to it yet either.
I do not care to.
No?
I seen a picture. He was in like.
It is
Vegas.
not his fucking team. What is this about?
I
man?
think
like
he
an
does
emba-
have stake in it, though.
He's
Sure,
like an
yeah.
He's like
sure. I'm sure he's invested in
I
it.
think
Yeah.
he's an ambassador.
You like
They consider
what
him.
the fuck? Like you don't even play, homie. Like you didn't win this. Like
Listen,
why are
We
you
all
so
know-
happy right
we
now?
all know that
Like,
rappers and athletes are synonymous
if I was
sure.
if I was
No,
the
most
biggest,
definitely, yeah.
because they want to be.
But
them,
I'm just
we
like,
want to be them. And
My
they
man
wanna
was
be us.
like in tears.
Wasn't
Like
that Hope-
I'm not gonna
Hope
lie.
line?
if I was the biggest
banging
rapper,
the court and
Ain't
shit.
that a Hope
Like,
line?
if I was the biggest rapper coming out of Chicago and the Bulls were doing this,
can
I'd be
you
doing
wait,
the same thing.
God damn it.
I said it.
He's talking.
Shit. Last week he said we're gonna stop talking over each other. You see what I have to deal with here.
Wasn't gonna get into the lyrics and all.
Before you get into what you were going to say, I don't want to interrupt you, and I'm going to let you get back to your point. But I had a question that I wanted to be answered. Was that a Hova line?
What line?
I swear, rappers and athletes are so synonymous because they want to be them. We want. Oh no, that's a Drake line. Fuck, that makes sense.
God damn it.
Yeah.
We
Son of
was
a
pause the shit
bitch.
before that. God, so please continue.
Sorry, I fucked up.
Please apologize. Yes.
I'm just saying, if I was the biggest rapper to come out of Chicago, and the Bulls were doing this little Toronto run, I would be doing the same thing.
I get
I'd be up and down the sideline, like,
I don't, man.
Oh, dude,
Fuck
if I
is
was
up.
yo,
I'm just saying he's like super extra. That's all I'm saying.
I would have
He's real extra.
have
You're really
floor
emotional
tickets.
right
yeah.
Like, come on.
But you would be super emotional too.
I wasn't. like,
Huh?
we
If the
watched.
Bulls-
we watched 2 3-peats. Like
If
you know.
yeah, but if you were able to be like courtside now,
Ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
but like if we were courtside, right? Like let's say we got paid and we were able to sit courtside the whole season, right? All three of us, we would be the same way. Probably not as demonstrative. It depends on what your level of dude. Drake has a different level of fame that allows
my
him.
thing is like
He has relationships with all these players.
We see and we know Spike Lee and like his love for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He's not even as
But
dramatic
his-
as Drake was for Toronto.
But
It's
his
just like-
relationship with the players isn't the same.
His relationship with
Drake kicks it and parties with all of
his relationship
players.
with Toronto isn't the same. That's what it really
that's
is.
what it is.
He's like their biggest star ever. And
Yeah, but the
like-
team has named him an ambassador to I believe the
Ow,
team.
whatever, okay.
He's
We're
like
just- we're
cool,
just
But
like-
getting
I'm
way
just
off
saying
it.
because I feel like
All I'm saying is he's a super extra.
he
That's
hangs out with all these athletes.
it. Shut
You know
the
what I'm
fuck up, Drake. Drake, you calm down.
I agree, but the thing is that's what he's afforded.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because of the fact that he hangs out with everybody, the team loves him. It's
Yeah.
just a different type of feel.
I get that.
But I don't know that we would be as demonstrative. But I mean, you'd probably feel some type of way if your team started winning. You know, I don't know if I'm crying on the sideline, but I mean,
maybe. They let me hold the trophy. You know?
yo, he was holding the trophy. It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, I get that. Okay, whatever.
They're gonna give his ass.
all right.
Let the team have that though.
They're gonna give his ass a
do
ring.
your
Probably.
thing from him back.
He'll probably get a ring.
Cheer them on. They'll be like, "Yes, we won." Like, no, they won.
We won. We won.
He will.
We shot the BB gun.
Sure that. Yeah.
He will probably get a ring.
Drake?
They'll probably give
Yeah,
him
he's
a ring.
probably gonna get a. You know how the Cubs when
So
they won,
anyone that holds stake in a team gets a ring.
So remember when the Cubs won? The Cubs gave a lot of people involved rings, but there were different levels of rings. Like
Yeah.
there were the team rings, and then there was like, okay, we gave, and now we have a team ring, but like for the people that helped out, all the people that helped out. I think like not janitors, but like concession. I think people actually got.
Yeah, like people involved with the organization.
Yeah, people involved with the organization got rings. So I'm assuming Drake would get something, not the one that the players get, because that's a whole nother level.
But you never know.
But some
honestly.
sort of Yeah, you're right. I don't even know what to say.
He might get the team ring. Like, first of all,
They may
brings,
present him with the ring.
he brings so much revenue to the city, to the stadium, probably. You know,
Yeah,
so they're gonna hook him up. Like, he has a different impact on that team than most celebrities do on any other one.
agreed.
I do agree he's extra, but I just understand why more. You know,
You can just sit your ass down and watch the fucking game and shut up.
I mean, Spike was always pretty. Is that a knock at the door?
I didn't hear a knock at the door.
Hold on.
Pause. There
Was a knock at the door. Pause, please. We're back.
Yes, the slight tap at the door. You
There
know?
was a slight tap-a-roo. Tap.
The ball is your home. Go to your home.
Yo, Happy Gilmore is a great movie.
Yeah, that's just funny.
What were we
Happy
talking
Gilmore's funny. It's like about a grown man that can't grow up.
You were talking about
Damn, tap at the door.
I completely forget. But it wasn't that important, probably.
Probably not. I mean, listen. Largely,
Nothing is
the
important
topics
that
we speak about are not important.
Largely so.
But
There's some. So I was trying to think about something that had annoyed me this week, and it was the fact that I had brought my car to go get serviced at the dealer, and they needed it for a day, right? So they gave me a rental, and the rental was a Dodge Caravan, right? And that's fine. I mean, it's a car. I'm not worried. It's free with the warranty and all that.
That reminds me when you used to rock your mom's van.
Yeah,
no,
that's what it reminded me of too. That's
Hey.
what I was getting.
I hate minivans.
Yo, minivans are terrible. They're front wheel drive. It's like literally.
Especially the Grand Caravan is the least like.
It's so
Fucking-
boxy.
There's nothing.
It's a box.
If you get like
Dude,
a
if
Chrysler,
you had seen this
if you get like a Chrysler Town and Country, they're fully loaded. Everything you have, everything that you could ever think of.
No,
I
man.
rented one time, and I was like,
Driving a van,
I
was not cool.
trust me, it's not something I wanted to do, but it had everything in there, you know. So I couldn't be as mad.
No, I mean
But the Dodge
listen,
Caravan is a plain Jane. Like you got, if you have leather seats, you're lucky.
Yeah, I was kind of pissed about. I had it for 3 days. They ended up having my car until yesterday, so I went to go pick up my car, and man, it just felt so fucking good. It was just funny to drive like a fucking van for 3 days. Like I wasn't excited about driving, and like I don't know, like I got a kind of a quicker car, so like it's an adjustment. You know what I mean?
It
So
is.
all you van drivers out there, I feel your pain. And
No.
no disrespect to those who drive them by circumstance and not choice. If you drive a van by choice, you're probably a Jedi.
Listen, Dodge has no business even making them anymore. You have the most successful line of like vehicles, probably. You know,
No, but there's
the Charger, the Challenger, the Durango. Like you have everything.
There's a van segment that you have to go after,
I don't know.
and there's no reason not to, except like I said,
they're
if
straight
if you
ass.
drive a van by choice,
I guess.
you're probably a Jedi. And if you're that's because you probably watch Star Wars in your van on one of those stupid TVs in a van, right? With your little double sliding doors.
I'm not gonna say anything anymore.
Listen,
You know,
I don't care
he's
much.
just doing it on his
I
own.
don't
Stupid
care
double
much for Star Wars, but like I'm not gonna start a war with everybody right now. I'm done. I said what I
With
what I
who?
needed
Who are you
to.
gonna start a war with?
All the what do you call them?
Jedi's? What
What's
are
the
they? Don't even
equivalent?
fucking exist.
What's the equivalent of a Trekkie?
Star Wars fans.
What's
Star
the-
Wars fans.
They don't have a name like Trekkies, like Star.
I have
Star
plenty
Trekkies?
Star Wars fan friends,
Like
but
Warriors?
they know I think it's stupid.
What was that?
Warriors.
What is that?
That's Star Wars. Star Wars fans. Star Warriors.
What do you
Oh
you
my
call a
God.
Star Wars person?
Oh my god! You
What's the
don't.
name for a Star Wars person?
You don't.
Jedi.
Jedi's.
Well, no.
Fucking Jedi, bro. Extreme.
Extreme Jedi's.
Extreme
Yo,
cheddar.
I'm sorry, man, but there's not much more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like to talk about it every episode, but there's a lot.
You
of things
do.
There's a lot of things
You
that
do,
equal
though.
that
You're currently going on like the
3 or 4 episodes.
I think
15th minute of talking about Star Wars shit.
Are you mad at me?
No, not at all.
Are you gonna pull your lightsaber out and turn the lights on?
No.
Do we have-
exist?
do we have
You're
anything?
gonna take your mobile nightlight out?
Do we have anything
Flash
else
that
Those do
important?
not exist in nature.
Do we have anything else important to speak about?
We've got to speak about something. I don't think we've talked about anything in cohesive form today.
No, but it's not been a cohesive form. We talked about everything really that I wanted to talk about today. Is there anything else that we missed that's important?
I don't know.
Um,
This is my microphone. There are many like it, but it is mine.
that's his microphone apparently. So,
Yep. So we got that out of the way. Hopefully.
Like, remember that military thing they do with their rifle?
Okay.
But this is my microphone.
All right.
I did hear something about Takashi got he caught a break somewhere, and I was
Oh.
like, when you say caught a break, you mean
Yo, that guy's not
he
dead yet.
snitched to everybody?
That guy
Exactly.
is
About
snitched
everybody?
on
That guy's-
everybody, dude.
Everybody. He was like, my mom, stole a pack of gum out of the store when I was 6.
Like, what else you need to know? I got
Right.
many stories.
Yeah.
Like, how many people do you want to know what they did?
Dude.
I know everything.
No, dude, that's not.
He
Hey,
is-
did any new music come out?
He is over for.
Things that I did not care about. There was I think J. Cole put a new track out from Revenge of the Dreamers 3.
When is
Um,
that coming out?
I have
Like,
no
ever?
idea. Probably this summer sometime, I would imagine.
If J. Cole would just put every verse he's put on somebody else's album on his own album and put hooks between all of it, it would be great.
No, because that's the opposite point
He's a
that you
hook.
ever made.
He's a feature. No, it is. It's a.
You
that's
said
not-
put all
not-
of his verses
No,
with
that's
choruses
not, that's
on
not.
his
That
album.
goes in tune with what I've said. What have I said about J. Cole?
that he doesn't have any
No,
features,
His-
and you need some features on the bitch.
No, motherfucker, you're not listening to what I'm saying. His features.
That's 4 platinum albums
Listen,
without features.
listen.
And we had this discussion.
Dick. I've said that his albums to me are lackluster, but his features on other people's songs are good. Not even good. Dare I say
But
great.
you said his lack of
So
features
what
on
I
his album.
said is that you should take every time he's featured. Maybe I didn't word it right. You should take every verse that he's featured on somebody else's album, take those verses and put them on his actual album, and it might be great.
I understand this, but the problem is it's still missing features from other people, which has been your major complaint
Right,
about his albums.
Agreed, but his the content in his features for other people's songs is usually better. Usually snaps for some reason, like he's got to prove something instead of not proving it on his album.
Well, you raise your level to your counterpart, I suppose.
Huh?
So you raise your level based on who your counterpart is.
I get that's a true thing. You raise your.
I don't want to call
your
it
game to
competition because
competition.
usually if you're on the song together, I don't want to call it competition, but like there is that competitive aspect.
No, I just truly believe that he does better on features than for some reason than on his own songs, which to me doesn't make sense.
I don't know, but anyway, have you heard the song?
No.
I think he has like JID and like everybody from Dreamville apparently on that. I don't know.
I'll listen this weekend probably.
And
but
then Drake put out those 2 tracks, which none of us have listened to.
Question: how often do you listen to things you say you're going to listen to?
Me?
Yeah.
Often enough.
That's
It's
not-
hard.
That's not the like.
It's hard. No, it's hard.
That's like an honest question.
And no, it's hard because sometimes like some things get lost. Like I'm like, oh shit, that did come out. I forgot to listen to it. It's not like I go out of my way not to listen to things, but like certain things, like man, like I'll be like, oh shit, I wanted to listen to that, and then something will come out that really grabs my attention, and I completely forget to listen to something else. But there's a lot of music, believe me. Like oh shit, I'll save it in my Spotify, but like admittedly there's a lot of shit, but I try to get like to 60%. Like it's a lot of music that comes out, man.
Yeah.
And Spotify does this thing where you can't really find all the new releases and their new release shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't know, but like I get your little dig.
That's
right?
the way Apple is too.
I get your little dig, man. I got you. I feel you. Don't worry about it.
You gonna say something?
Dave
about
got
it.
some new
Do it.
sneakers that everybody likes and shit, and want to take them from him. And now he want to act all brand new with me.
They're pretty comfy.
No, they're nice.
You
They're
just
nice.
wait till I get those inserts. These bitches.
Wait till I'm walking on clouds like an old man on orthopedic
Yeah,
shoes and shit.
I can't wait.
Get them Velcro joints.
Maybe.
I got a coworker that uses Velcro shoes. I'd be laughing my ass
I'm
off.
gonna customize it.
You, like, motherfucker, use
wait. They use Velcro shoes.
Yeah, but not all their shoes are Velcro, but some of their shoes are Velcro, and it makes me laugh because I'm like, yo, that's funny. That's Jared's all shit. Like,
So like
you might as
instead
well
of
be in
laces,
all-
you just be like,
right, and
Yep.
it's different if it's like a
You ain't
sports
even gotta
shoe.
do nothing.
like the ones that light up on the bottom when you walk and shit.
Look it, I put Velcro shoes in the category of
Watch my
things.
feet. Watch my feet.
So for many years, I've said that fanny packs in theory are fucking awesome, right?
No.
No. In theory, you have something that allows you to put more cargo not in your pockets. Thank you. You have something that allows
Slight
you,
pause on that.
right? Like it usually, think about it. Like your wallet usually is uncomfortable to sit on. Then sure, put it in your front pocket. You got your phone.
Not mine. It's
keys.
empty.
Let's say you got like, I don't know. There's mad shit that you would like to carry, right? Like if you could, but you're limited to 4 pockets. Women get purses and shit. Like a fanny pack is dope because like it's kind of like whatever, you can put it to the side. In theory, I'm not rocking a fanny pack, fuckers.
I mean,
What I'm
rock the
saying
fanny
is-
pack, bro. Do
Everybody
you?
like,
But-
that's on you.
But look how it's come
I'm
back.
not doing that.
But it's evolved. Now men are listen. Can we talk about the fact that men are one step away from purses?
We talked about the fact that men.
Because now they got that the Herschel like
No,
cross
it's,
strap thing.
there's a lot of those now. It's
Right.
like the cross strap. They're like, oh, it's my side bag or my whatever they call it.
I don't know.
No,
Fucking satchel.
listen, you're a little bit more slack on that
Listen,
side. to
make
it
no
a
mistake.
purse.
A satchel
Well, you
is
could
a
almost
purse.
Just rock that like a purse though.
They put
Over your
they do.
shoulder.
They rock it across
there.
like it's a purse.
Well,
Make
no.
not-
So I'm saying you just clip it together and just put it on your shoulder. That's now a purse.
Make not one mistake.
Yeah, but
Not even
even
put
if
it
you go
across.
across,
A
no,
satchel
if you put it across, it's
is
still a purse.
A satchel is a purse.
Yeah, you're
So
wearing a
I feel
purse.
I feel like that's cool if you're a biker.
And you
Versus
tip
like a backpack. you know?
Yeah.
in the field, right? For function of like whatever you like. Oh, I'm riding a bike. I am running.
So right.
I'm running. I'm
Fucking hiking. Yeah.
But even then, you use a backpack. Listen, I'd much rather have a
It's
backpack.
all about weight.
Yeah.
Like you know what? Extra.
But there's a point where I'm like, all right, dude, you're rocking a purse,
I get that.
right? And if you're
Yeah.
rocking a purse, just admit it. Don't tell me it's something else. Don't piss on me because it rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But fanny packs are, in theory, a very dope like piece of equipment.
They're handy, but a lot of things are handy. You know.
Right, and
And,
that's what I was saying. Velcro shoes are on the level of fanny packs.
They're not though.
I wouldn't mind using Velcro shoes. Look, that's quick, right? Wow, I'm out.
I
Right?
mean,
very fast.
I also just
But
don't
it's
tie my
also-
laces on some shoes. That's quick as well.
The problem with
You
these
know?
things, they come with like a certain
Stigma.
stigma,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're rocking a purse, dude. I don't know what to tell you, but there's only one way to think about
That seems to be going the opposite direction nowadays. It's being more
right. And
like,
it's
hey, go ahead and
cool.
rock a purse,
I
bro.
think everything's becoming unisex.
You put some nail polish on those bad boys,
Right.
You know?
Soon locker rooms are
Some
going to
of
be
that-
like
some of it's gotta
co-ed. You're going to be like, what the fuck kind of world are we living in now? This is cool, but at the same time, not really.
Some of those already exist.
Co-ed locker
Yeah,
rooms?
I was actually looking at t-shirts the other day. This is an artist that I follow. Her name's Nanlib.
Man-lib?
Nanlib, like Mad Lib.
Yeah, I was just
Nanlib.
gonna ask like that.
So, but her sizes, or rather, her shirts are unisex.
That's impossible, dude.
So I was like,
Women got tits.
This is true.
that's new. Like I didn't really know people do that now. Like yeah, you just sell shirts.
So what now? You just got like a baggy section in the top of your
I don't know.
shirt?
Well, no. So like I don't think
Where tits are supposed to be, but they
Maybe
can't
it's like
because you're a man?
it's like a material that's
it's more
stretchable.
so like if a woman were to buy it, it'd be like a baggier shirt, like a boyfriend shirt type deal.
So it's not unisex. You're making men's shirts for women too. Like here,
I don't
you
know.
rock
So,
these
so
things.
that's just the idea that I had behind.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get the idea.
Yeah.
I think it's impossible. I think it's fucking impossible, man.
Listen, some things men and women have to keep separate. Just
there.
sometimes.
Yeah, this is like a larger topic that I can go on a rant about, right? But there are certain things like we talked about 2 weeks ago, the
Something like that.
Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. Right?
Yeah.
Certain things just be separate. And for many reasons, clothing should not be worn by both men and women, right? Because if you think about it in any way, it works for women because it's just baggy. But now you're talking about men wearing women's clothing, and now we're getting a little funny, man. You're rocking your little purse. You got something going on. It's fine. Nothing wrong with it. But at the same time...
Just call a spade a spade. That's all I ask.
Right, all I'm asking is that you're honest, right? Don't tell me you're rocking a side... what they call it? A satchel?
Yes.
Right? Firstly, I don't got anything even in my house that I call a satchel.
Well,
I don't even have a satchel.
That's probably because you didn't buy a satchel. Anyway, we've gotten to a point of great nothingness, and I think we can
Satchel or a men's bag. Like the other term.
immerse.
Immerse. That's the greatest. I like when they combine names of things, and it's really funny. Like jeggings was always fun to me. Like jeans
jorts.
and leggings, jorts.
Jean
Come on, jorts are funny, right? Because they're just shorts.
Jorts have been out
So
for like 5 years now.
Jorts.
Don't nobody wear jean shorts anymore.
Good. They should have never.
Yo, I seen some the other.
We all do.
This is true.
Yeah.
I seen some
I
the other
include myself
day.
in we.
Was like a picture, and it was like see-through tops are like a thing for men now. Like
You talking about
lace,
like
lace?
like in 50 First Dates, the brother.
Yeah. Like
It's
what?
a mesh top.
What is this? No, not mesh tops though. Like actual like lace, like
Oh,
complete lace, like tops, but like you can see through it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird, man. This world's going crazy. Like I mean,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not. Listen, it's cool if that's what you like, but like you can't be manly and rock that shit. You're just not gonna change my mind about that. You just can't walk to me and fucking. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, but own it.
Okay, so like we understand that there's nothing wrong with it, but you reinforcing that all the time makes us think that you might think there's something wrong.
No, there's not. I'm just saying, like, I'm a big fan of like
good
owning
God.
it.
Hey,
Got it.
listen.
Right? Don't
Um,
tell me this is something that it's not.
Do we have?
It's a purse, man.
do we have anything else important to do so we can stop wasting people's time?
Rid-do-do-do-do.
Is there anything else?
There's a little Andy thing from the office again.
I'm about to just close this door.
Oh,
We
I
can-
do, yeah, I do actually. Yeah. So there's new music.
All right.
Because you asked about it.
There's
So-
new music.
There's a new track from Freddie Gibbs and Madlib, and it features Anderson .Paak.
Hmm.
Really dope.
Gibbs got a new album coming out soon.
Yeah, like on his own.
Isn't it? I thought it was with Madlib.
So there's that, and he's also making a separate album.
Really?
Yeah.
He be working.
Yeah.
Gibbs be working, man.
But so the new track is called, I believe it's called Giannis. So yeah,
Like Giannis.
I think so. I don't know.
Like
Spelled like that?
Like it's named
Yeah.
after
Yeah, it's spelled like that.
Antetokounmpo.
So I didn't really catch the reference. I don't know if that is, but maybe it is.
Huh.
Based off that, I don't know.
Is he
Okay.
from Milwaukee or something?
So that track is pretty sick. Then there's Your Old Droog. I told you guys about him a little bit from Brooklyn, or from New York rather. He released a new album this week.
That's the dude that sounds like Nas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they played him on the Joe Budden podcast like a couple
Yeah,
weeks
we were
after
talking
you.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, Dave's ahead of the curve like a motherfucker, man.
Hell yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, exclusive. Heard it here first.
Exclusive.
So this album,
That sounded like shit, I know. One day I'll be better at that.
like DJ Clue. The album's called Transportation. So the whole album is pretty much, there's a lot of references to like MTA, or like their transit system
word.
there, and A Train, this and that.
Yeah.
It's dope though.
Yo, speaking of Clue, those tapes were not
yeah.
underrated,
The
but
Professional.
Professional. Yeah,
I
Professional
think
1 and
2
2
was my favorite.
2 was dope.
Yeah.
1 was good, but 2 I think was a lot better.
Yeah.
But yeah, those tapes were almost underrated,
That song
man.
with Method Man and Eminem.
Dun 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 dun, dun like woo! Oh man, I can't
Yeah, it
remember.
was a piano.
Yeah.
Bah,
Yeah.
bah,
Yeah.
bah,
Man, that was a
bah.
that's a good album.
Hold on, I'm gonna find.
Those
Anyway,
those compilation like joints like the Tunnel album.
Isn't that like the
Yeah.
I ain't crazy, I just do what the beats say do.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
That was a good album for sure.
yeah, for sure.
And
No,
I think it had
I don't know.
Josephine on there.
Yeah.
I don't know, a few good tracks.
No, I haven't listened to it in a long time, but like those are albums that like people need to go back and reference because they're great.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure about the replay value on that. I haven't listened to it recently.
I would assume it be pretty high
Yeah, I
because
mean-
the combination of all of those artists, like it was the greatest artists of that era. Like he just picked all the best Def Jam artists essentially, and
It pops up.
and
Well,
beyond
he had
that,
the whole roster.
yeah.
You know.
I have it pop up on shelf every once in a while. I mean, just
But
still
no, if you
listenable.
listen to the Tunnel too, its replay value is really dope. It's a really good album, man. Big cat money.
Yeah. There's a new.
I just realized people can hear me while I mumble in and out. Yeah.
There's a new artist. He dropped the EP before his new album comes out. It's called, or his name is Yuda Baby. One word.
I just seen that.
It's wild shit, man. Like it's,
Rapper?
Yeah. So he makes his own music. It's all his own beats, and then he raps over it. And then he does like live, production, editing
Oh shit.
while rapping. Yeah.
You hear the ice cream truck outside?
Yeah.
I do.
It's almost like
It's 60 degrees
wrap
outside.
it up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Wrap it up.
It's 60. You ain't selling no ice cream, bro.
I actually wouldn't mind ice cream right now. I'm 100% serious about that. I wish the corn man would fucking come around here. I want an elote so bad, but I can't fucking find his ass. Yo, come here!
They're all like.
How can I request they just
a
make their way
little
this way?
bit east of here.
Yeah, there's a million of them that way.
Yeah.
Just not fucking this way.
Yeah.
And the last mention, or rather, I have two more mentions. I'm sorry. So this one is it's a band from Asia. It's 4 girls. They play it's like punk rock kind of, but they just sing in like their language. It's just wild, yo. They sound like they're 12, and they're just playing like these really hard riffs and stuff. It's just it's pretty cool.
Where did you find that?
Pitchfork.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was gonna say, how did you
something
find?
about them?
What website were you on?
They were they're on the roster for Pitchfork Music Festival,
Okay.
and everyone's like, "Who is this band?" They're called Chai. And I researched it recently from a friend. He told me about it, and he showed me like a concert that they played recently in the States. And yeah, they look super young. They sound super young, but they just play like this rock music, and they're just like really good musicians. Like,
Interesting.
It's pretty cool. It's a cool dance. It's a cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You think they're gonna play like pop music, but it's just this hard rock stuff. It's dope.
Interesting.
So that's really cool. And then last mention. So this album came out 2 years ago, but artist Nick Hakim. The album's called Green Twins. It's probably one of my favorite albums.
What genre is that?
It's like R&B, but yeah, more soul.
Okay.
It's like a bit experimental at times, but he's an amazing singer though.
Okay.
You guys would dig it. But,
Okay.
Yeah, that's an album I think everybody should be listening to right now.
Show. Yeah. See that I don't feel like there's like a lot. I feel like for me, I haven't found a lot of new music lately. I just been on that Jim Jones listening to that, and that's about it. Like I haven't found any R&B I really like lately. That's the thing. I wish I have. I haven't though. So maybe this guy, what's his name?
Nick Hakim.
Nick Hakim. I might have to give him a chance because I just been looking for some new R&B. I haven't found any.
Yeah.
So that'd be good.
It's really good. Yeah.
I gotta go chase down this ice cream man though. So.
All right. Sam's got to go get his snow cone on. So,
Snow cone.
Yeah, no,
whatever the fuck you want.
Who the fuck eats a snow
I
cone?
fuck with snow cones, actually.
It's like eating ice cream.
But the ice cream,
You gotta like.
the ice cream cookie sandwich is probably.
No, I think I would probably go.
Choco Taco.
I was not a Choco Taco guy either.
For me,
Some drumstick type of thing.
That's almost the same thing. Chocolate
Not
taco is
really.
made out of a waffle cone that they.
It's a taco. It's not the
It
taco.
is kind of the same thing. It's
kinda-
like
It's
an
not the
open- it's like an
fucking same
open-faced
thing.
waffle.
If it was the same thing, you would have said drumstick.
It's an open face.
It's the same thing. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to episode 47 of the Kiona and Kasson Podcast. Let me stop this before we get into more nonsense. Happy Father's Day to all y'all out there who
Indeed.
are fathers and doing your thing.
Happy Father's Day, y'all.
Happy birthday to Tupac. And,
Yeah, we didn't say that, did we?
We did say that.
Oh, happy birthday, Tupac.
Yeah.
Tupac,
Opposite shout out to
Tupac,
Glenn.
Tupac.
Opposite shout out, Glenn.
Opposite shout out to you, Glenn.
Opposite shout out to you, Glenn. And we will be back with y'all for episode 48.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.